Hey, this is Byron, and I want to talk to you about some safety measures towards Uber Eats and some organizational skills towards doing Uber Eats. First of all, let me sit back a little bit. And the first thing you want to do is stop being in a rush. Sometimes I'll be so much in a rush, I'll leave my car running to run into the restaurant to get back to my car a little bit quicker so I could take off. No, 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 no. You're putting yourself in a very dangerous situation. What happened was I went to McDonald's one day and I looked outside and I seen somebody trying to get in my car because I left the car running. See, that was a mistake. I was in a rush. And I went out there and I said, "What you doing, man?" And he kind of ran off. But still, I shouldn't have done that. I was in a rush. It's a natural reaction to get in a rush when it comes to Uber Eats. Just stop being in a rush and be organized. Communicate with the restaurant sometimes, but definitely communicate with the customer. And I'm gonna talk about the customer part right now. First of all, you go in the restaurant and you can see on your screen if you're supposed to get drinks. Some stores you can't see the drinks, but if you see you need drinks and they don't have the drinks, you can show this to them and they will give you drinks, no problem, and problem solved. Now, the customer, when you leave the restaurant, when you walk from the restaurant to the car, what you want to do is text them you're on your way. ETA 5 minutes, ETA 10 minutes. It don't matter. You're just communicating with the customer. They appreciate that. And then text them, is it a house or apartment building? And what's the address? Because sometimes Uber gives the wrong address. They give the neighbor's address. Give me your opinion on that. Tell me you have not ran into that Uber Eats drivers. I ran into that so many times. Anyway, that's just a couple of things where you communicate with the customer. Give them an ETA time and find out if it's a house or apartment building. And when you get to the customer, this is the most important thing. First of all, you get paid from Uber Eats, but the customer pays your tips. So when you get to the customer, show energy. Show that you are very excited. Put a smile on their face because, and this happened to me lately, they can take away their tips. And you don't want that. You don't want to lose any money. So these are just some helpful hints when it comes to doing Uber Eats. So you don't want to lose your tips. Be courteous to the customers all the time. I don't care what type of mood you are in. And sometimes they say take a photo. Take a photo of the address if you can and the food sitting on the doorstep. That covers you 100%. And sometimes you have to get a PIN number. When you text them and ask them, give them the ETA time, text them, and they said you might have a PIN number for me when I get there. These are some helpful hints when it comes to Uber Eats. I'm going to make another video about it, so keep in contact with me. Like, subscribe, and share my video. And these are some helpful hints when it comes to doing Uber Eats.